Hello students, I am Dr. PC Kqmbodia, Associate Professor in the Department of English, BSR Government Arts College, Alwar, Rajasthan. This video is for the students of BA Part 2nd English Literature Paper 2nd. In this video, we discuss critical summary of Act 1 of the play A Doll's House, composed by Ibsen. In the very beginning of this play, we have a room, and that room is occupied by Nora and Helmer. Nora and Helmer have three children, two sons and a daughter, Ivor, Bob, and there is the little girl. In the very beginning, we are told that they have financial problems. Nora works and then she earns by the way of copying the documents. And Helmer is in some private business. In the very beginning, we see the Christmas celebration. Nora goes to market, and from there she brings several gifts which are wrapped in packets. She brings those gifts for her children, for the maid servant, and also for her husband, Helmer. She keeps the gift of her husband Helmer hidden and tells him that during the evening time, when they would be celebrating Christmas, the packet of the gift would be unwrapped, and then the gift would be presented to her husband. And thereafter, we see that Helmer works very hard and he is able to get a job in a bank. Thereafter, Nora's fast friend Christine comes to her house all of a sudden, and then she asks Nora to identify her. Nora, with a great difficulty, identifies her, and then both of them they start talking to each other. Christine, who is Nora's friend of the girlhood, tells that she has been widowed and her husband left nothing as a fortune for her, and now she is without a job, so she has come over there in order to find some work. When Christine comes, at the same time, there is another person who enters the house of Nora and Helmer, and the name of this person is Dr. Rink. Dr. Rink enters Nora's husband Helmer's study room, and Nora's husband Helmer and Dr. Rink, they keep on talking to each other. And on the other side, Nora and Christine also keep on talking to each other. And all of a sudden, there is a person whose name is Crocksted. He also comes over there and he wants to meet Nora's husband, but Nora is surprised to see that person Crocksted all of a sudden over there, because she does not want that this person should come to their house in order to talk to her husband. So she asks what is the intention of Crocksted to come over there. Then Crocksted tells her that he has come for some important business because he is a clerk in the same bank where her husband is the bank manager. So she allows him an entry, and thereafter Dr. Rink leaves that room and comes over there in the company of both of these ladies, Nora and Christine. Then Nora introduces Christine to Dr. Rink, and Dr. Rink tells her that she might have had enough of enjoyable time and she has passed time in making a lot of parties, so now she wants some rest and peace and enjoyment, so she has come over there in this town. But then Christine tells Dr. Rink that she is in search of some job, so she has come over there. Then Dr. Rink talks about the nature of patients and types of patients, and Dr. Rink tells the both of these ladies that these days mentally disordered patients are also like ordinary patients, and Dr. Rink also knows Croxted, and he says that Croxted is also one of such persons who is mentally disordered. Then Christine tells Nora that he is known to her. Here he means Croxted. And then Nora tells her friend Christine that Croxted is a widower and he has got several children who are matured enough and who need a lot of financial support and other type of services from her father. Then thereafter this talk goes on and Croxted leaves, and then the children are sent to the park with the maid servant. When those children of Nora return, Nora asks how they have played the games, and then she discusses that both of the sons have thrown the balls of snow at each other and they enjoyed a lot. And then when they are in her room, they play the game of hide and seek. Nora hides herself behind a table, and then the table is covered with the help of tablecloth, and she asks her children to find her out. The children then draw the cloth from the table and Nora is searched. This way they keep on playing the game of hide and seek. In between, Nora tells her husband that Christine wants some job, and her husband Helmer assures Nora that he would help her friend in order to seek a job, and he gives a hint that he will try to see some post for her in the bank where he is working. And then Noora tells him that she is very good at managing the office. And after this dialogue, the both of them, that is Christine and Helmer, they go out of the house, and then Croxted comes once again. And again Nora is disturbed to see this man Croxted at her house, and then she says that now her husband, who is the bank manager in the same bank where he is a clerk, is not at his house, so he is not welcomed. Then Croxted tells that he had already seen her husband moving out of the house. And then Croxted tells Nora that her husband, as a bank manager, is bent upon to remove him from his services, and it should not happen. Nora, being the wife to the bank manager, should seek her favor and should try to stop her husband from removing Croxted from the job. But Nora takes no guarantee, because she says that her husband is independent to work, and thereafter Krogstad tells Nora that she has already taken a loan when her husband was seriously ill, and in that loan the IOU was signed by Nora's father. That IOU is a sort of bank guarantee that whatever loan has been taken, it would be returned, and that was signed by Nora's father. And the date was 29th of September, and thereafter it was given on 2nd of October on the occasion, and this statement was accepted by Krogstad. But Krogstad, by virtue of his secrecy, could be able to find out that her father expired before that, and he catches hold of this scandal, and he proves that the signature of her father were proxy, they were false, and Nora accepts, and then Nora says that she has been paying the installments regularly and there is no harm. But then Krogstad says that if he is removed from his services by her husband, then he will tell about this scandal to everyone, and in that case Nora would be in some problem. This way Krogstad tries to blackmail Nora and tries to make her influence on her husband so that he is not removed from his office. Here Krogstad is doubtful that when he is pushed out of his post would be given to Christine, which he does not want because he also has a family to take care of and he needs regular source of money. This way, this is the critical summary of Act 1 of the play A Doll's House by Ibsen. The students are hereby asked to write this critical summary of this play of Act First and send their responses to me at my email, that is cambodiapc@gmail.com. I shall be checking those responses and passing my comments. Thank you so much.